The most frequent and one of my favorite compliments that I receive as a professional dog photographer is that I really capture the dog's personality in my photos. In today's video, we're going to discuss exactly what I do to achieve this. And no, it doesn't have anything to do with the technical side of photography. That stuff is important too, although when it comes to photographing dogs, the most important aspect is learning how to work with and communicate with the animal that's sitting in front of your camera. The best photos come from the photo shoots where the dogs are having the most fun. And the best way to get a dog to have fun is to make sure that they are comfortable and happy in the environment. So let's get into it. The three main aspects to a successful dog photo shoot are 1. Conditioning the dog to anything new they may be introduced to, using reinforcements, and creating a positive environment. So first let's talk about conditioning. This is the process of getting a human or a dog accustomed to something. In our circumstance, this means getting the dog used to the new environment, the new people, such as me and my partner, the new equipment like the lights, the stands, the soft boxes, the backdrops, and the star of the show, the camera. So you may be thinking, wow, that is a lot of stuff. And it is. And that's why I'm here to teach you the importance of conditioning so that in your next photo shoot or when you start taking photos of dogs, it becomes a lot easier for you. And once you get the hang of this whole conditioning thing, you will have a more relaxed and happy dog, which will lead to more personality-filled dog photos. But let's take a step back for a second and start from the beginning, your first impression. We all know that first impressions are incredibly important in your day-to-day life, and there is no difference when it comes to dogs. Actually, I'd say it's even more important because it's often harder to redeem yourself with a dog than it is a human. So the first step to conditioning is making a great first impression, and most of the time this just means ignoring the dog when they come in the door. This will show them that you are not a threat and you will not invade their personal space. So let them come into the studio, completely ignore them, don't even look at them, let them explore around, sniff the space, and approach you when they're ready. Once they approach you, depending on their demeanor, some can be a little bit more skeptical than others, this is when you can calmly say hello. Now, that being said, you're going to have many dog models that just come barreling in the studio, so excited to meet a new friend, probably knocking you over with love and affection. Obviously, these dogs don't need to be and really can't be ignored. Once the dog has had time to adjust to you and the new space, then you will start conditioning to the lights, the camera, and the backdrop. Slow introductions to all the equipment will teach the dogs that they are not scary. Now, that being said, there will also be dogs that don't notice anything around them other than the treat in your hand. Which brings me to my next point, which is reinforcements. And this is literally anything that the dog is motivated by. The most common are treats and toys. There are other dogs that are motivated by affection or verbal praise, and there are even some weirdos out there, I say this lovingly, that are motivated by chunks of wood, water bottles, bubbles. We've seen a whole different variety of reinforcements that dogs are motivated to work for. Doesn't really matter what it is, if it works, just use it. Because the dogs deserve to be rewarded for doing what you're asking of them. Because even though the photo shoot is a fun experience for the dogs, it's not really for them. It's for the pet parents that want photos to cherish of their dogs forever. The last aspect of a successful dog photo shoot is keeping a positive environment. And this is for yourself, for the dog, and for the pet parent. We discussed this quite a bit in our last video. However, it's just about providing an environment that is going to be fun and feel safe for everybody involved. This will allow the dog to open up and feel comfortable in the photo shoot environment, leading to really personality-filled photos. So I've explained what you need to do to help capture a dog's true personality in a photo, but if you want to learn exactly how we condition, how we use reinforcements, and how we set up an ideal photo shoot environment, check out our online course and mentorship program, Floofy Studios Photo Academy. It's available now on our website. I'll leave the link down below. It really dives deep into literally everything I know as a dog photographer, from technical to the business side and everything in between. It will take you from an amateur to a professional dog photographer so you can also build that amazing business and dream job that you've been striving for. See you in the next video.